Welcome to Rivendell, Frodo Baggins.
World's worst Lord of the Rings fan here. We are on our way to one of the movie locations from that movie that I saw like once, known as Rivendell. Rivendell was the elven retreat from the first Lord of the Rings movie, The Fellowship of the Ring. I know this because I Googled it. And also I Googled the fact that this location was used only in the first movie. I think in the later movies, it's kind of muddled. The location looks different. They kind of CG'd a lot of the stuff, so it's not consistent throughout. This is the location from the first installment of the trilogy. Like I said, I saw it once, and actually I didn't even see the third movie, but that's besides the point.
How do you compare in terms of your height?
I think I'm like Gandalf status.
Your hat makes you Gandalf status.
Yeah. Not dwarf Elijah Wood status. I'm not that cool. Gimli. Who's she? She's cute, man.
She's also 2.1 meters tall.
She is mad as tall. Legolas.
You think she's related to the Hanson sisters?
Taylor, probably.
Yeah.
Imagination, because it's been so long that the movie had been made. A lot of the sets were taken apart, and even it seems like the geography has changed quite a bit, because I'm reading the description over here, but it just doesn't make sense to me. They talk about that there was a columnar tree trunk that stands in front of Elrond's house in the center background. So are they talking about this tree trunk? And who's Elrond? But I think they might be referring to this tree trunk because they talk about a tree trunk that fell over. And that chick, that elf chick, Legolas, photographed here on the mossy knoll. It was apparently photographed there. This is not the original archway of Rivendell. This was about half the size of the movie prop which was made for the film. This was built sort of like as an homage to the fans, but I believe they shot it on this location when Frodo is leaving with Gandalf, and he says, "Mordor, Gandalf, is it left or right?"
Mordor, Gandalf, is it left or right?
Left.
Yeah, that scene. The Arches of Rivendell. It's hollow. This scene was shot where Frodo is looking outside of his Rivendell bedroom balcony, which was filmed across the path, but most of the scene was later digitally created in post-production. So they're referring to this section here. So unlike the Shire where they kept the actual movie props, Rivendell has been dismantled. So you really do have to have an imagination when you come here. And it really helps if you're a big fan. Unlike myself, if you know the scene, you can dissect it, then you'll probably recognize this terrain. But this just looks like a forest to me. I kind of wish I had it memorized so that I would be able to identify it. But if you know nothing about Lord of the Rings, this just looks like any other forest. Rivendell. How anticlimactic. And so thus concludes the filming location of Rivendell from the Fellowship of the Ring. I know it wasn't as cool as the Hobbit Hideaway location. The Hobbit Hideaway location was a lot more literal, and you could clearly see that that was the actual location. They filmed the Rivendell scenes here, but a lot of it was altered in post-production. So it's almost hard to identify exactly what the scene looked like. Even if you were standing on the spot where the actors were, that was it. That was Rivendell. Off the video.